I mean, obviously, I think Tubbo is definitely still the favor here, but I don't know. I just want, it's so hard. It's so hard when you have to choose because you say the thing about Tubbo and his grandpa, and I'm like, I want Tubbo to win. And then I'm like, I want Miko to win. And I don't know. So it's hard, but.
Yeah, absolutely. I want a good game. I feel that is a little bit more fair since both CodeMiko and Tubbo have been training. They're both great creators. And I actually see that CodeMiko is now over 400. Last time she was in the 300 range. So we see some progress.
Looks like she's doing the copy technique here.
The copy technique. That sounds much better than the actual name. So let's just go for that. The Petrov is now the copy technique. And I will say this is not the best opening for beginners to play because it includes a lot of theory and it's pretty tactical. Is this something you tried before?
So when I learned Black, that is what Levy told me. Levy told me just copy what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
And so that is what I told her, actually.
And just copy what Tubbo does.
Yeah. Like at the beginning when you're on Black side, it's so hard to know. So
that's actually some 5-head advice for cramming for a chess game. It's like the spark notes for it. I appreciate that. So I don't think he's noticed that the knight is trapped because what he just did removed the threat on e6. So now CodeMiko can retreat her knight there. So she actually has a decent position. And on top of that, the e6 pawn cannot be protected by another pawn. So it's going to be a pretty big weakness for him here. Okay, CodeMiko is really bold. She's just pushing all of her pawns.
Yeah, she is going all the way down. I think she wants to trap that bishop.
Yeah, I respect the hustle she's going for here. It is going to create long-term problems, but you never know what's going to happen this early. I kind of like her aggressive style. Do you feel like it's going to pay off?
I think. Oh, what did we just miss? Oh, he moved his bishop. So okay. I think in beginner's chess, being aggressive does pay off, and maybe I'm crazy, but listen, I play like a crazy person running around, just like shooting my gun in the air, and sometimes
this is
I win.
Chess, not life, right, cutie?
Right, right. Chess.
Oh man.
You know, I just take what I can take, and I go as hard and fast as I can.
Tubbo pushes g3. So both of them are really pushing their kingside pawns.
I love that they're just playing with pawns.
Yeah, are you sure you didn't give Tubbo the copy advice as well?
I think he's doing the I don't know what to do. I'm gonna do what she's doing.
Okay.
Oh.
Tubbo is attacking on the wrong side.
This is a pawn game, and I'm living for it.
Yeah, you know, Cutie, your advice is becoming even more accurate now. I'd love to see him develop his knight because I'm worried he's going to forget to do it.
Yeah, and his knight doesn't have a ton of options right now.
CodeMiko saw the threat. She played quickly, so that is great that she didn't just burn a lot of time on a move that only had one option.
This is going to be really, really fun if we get down to 2 minutes. I think it's going to become a really fun game. Yeah, she didn't know what to do.
Oh, no, because that's threatening the queen. Oh, okay. Right, okay. I win a horse out of this, yeah. I'm doing it.
Are sharp.
That's just a free horse. They come out underneath on this exchange.
It's wild how people always doubt themselves and think that their opponent saw some kind of brilliant move, especially in these high-pressure tournaments.
Yeah, when Miko was just going for it. I love that he was arrowing on.
Oh my God, rook takes f8. And then if he takes with the queen or the king, she can gobble up one of those two pawns. He can gobble up one of those two pawns.
Yeah.
He could probably even just take h5 straight up if he wants to.
Yeah, that's what I see him doing. He was arrowing on his board to bring the rook from a1 over on f1, which I love stacked. I think that's a fun idea. And he was really excited about it. So I think that might be in the near future too.
As long as he protects his queen first, then I hope to see the rook f1 plan.
Imagine he just skips it. He's like, screw it.
I just want to, he keeps arrowing rook f1, but I think he's arrowing this for the future. Okay, yeah, he took on h5, so he got the free pawn.
Oh, and he is playing faster. Miko, just play. Just play. It's okay. That's your only chance right now is clock.
True. Oh no, there goes the rook. The 5-second increment is somewhat helpful, but I feel like psychologically, once you're at 30 seconds, you're already stressed, right?
Yeah.
The increment is
stressful.
Yeah. And you don't remember when you started playing quickly and you have more time. You just feel like you have 5 seconds the entire time.
Just move the knight. Or not the knight. Oh.
Okay. So Tubbo can grab it.
King, but.
And he's bringing all of his pieces into the party now.
Yeah, he is.
Tubbo's putting on the pressure.
Just run away, Miko. Run away.
I wonder if she has any stalemate chances. She would have to get rid of her a7 pawn and then sacrifice her queen somehow. Oh my gosh. Tubbo is so greedy. He's grabbing everything.
Yeah. Just run with your king. Oh, he's just.
Oh my god! If there was no pawn, it would have been a stalemate. If there was no pawn on a7.
Oh wow!
Yeah, she actually got really close to stalemating. She should try a5 and give away her pawns and see if Tubbo takes them both. Just like a little bait.
I don't think she has any clue what to do right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, on the clock.
No, and she's back at 395, but that's still much higher than where she was last game. So
it was a good game. So I'm not sure if she has an opening memorized for white.
And she can't just copy Tubbo because she moves first.
Yeah, so I don't know what she'll do.
E4.
Anna would probably know. Oh, so definitely not the Stonewall.
Yeah, well, e4 is a good way to start too. I mean, actually, in her games that I've seen so far, her openings are actually pretty decent.
Good.
Once she gets out of them, and I think after her studying, and it's always random because it's some kind of middle game, that's when she starts panicking. Or on move 2.
The things that I am confident she knows is how to mate with king and queen, because we spent a good while on it. Like,
oh, that's nice of you to coach. How do you like coaching, by the way?
I only like it on people that are worse than me.
I imagine you're not going to be out here coaching Hikaru.
Well, I scammed Pokimane into a lesson. I DM'd Pokimane and I said, hey, you know, I can squeeze you in for a lesson. I have to give Hikaru a lesson on Sunday, and then Agata made her a lesson on Monday.
Oh
but
no,
maybe,
she just gave her queen for free.
Oh no! Does Tubbo see it?
Wait, is she trying to checkmate him in 4? I mean, it's obviously not going to work now, but was she going for the check?
Yeah, she was. She didn't see the horse. She was just focused on what she memorized.
Well, let's listen in on Tubbo. I'm just curious what he has to say to this.
Don't see it, Tubbo.
Oh, he arrowed it.
I think he saw it.
See, the thing is, chat, am I nice? Oh, it's so early on, and I don't want the second game to be over. Okay, well, no, okay, no, that's rude. I don't mean it to be like over, but it's so early on. I don't know. I have to. I can't throw. Be ruthless. Oh, okay, Rambo.
Oh, and he takes it.
Oh, I feel so mean.
Okay, bishop takes d4. So if you were CodeMiko and you were down a
little
queen,
tilted.
How would you approach this game if it was your own PogChamps game?
I would be tilted. I would be so tilted.
Anything you do to recover?
Oh. Not that. See there, she's thinking, wow, I just want a rook, but didn't realize that it's equal in pieces.
Knight, and it's not actually a good move because bishop takes b2 would win the rook.
Yeah.
But at least she's grabbing something. Maybe if she would have played c3 for it. Oh, yeah, she might as well try.
Let's see if she sees.
Okay, now she can attack the queen and then push the bishop away. She actually, if she sees these 2 moves in a row and develops really quickly, she has some chances. Okay, cutie, question for you. If you were playing Hikaru, you have the black pieces, Hikaru has the white pieces, and 10 seconds, who wins?
Dude, Hikaru could be with his eyes closed and playing with his feet. Hikaru could play with his feet with his eyes closed. He has 10 seconds. I panic. I don't even move a piece. I have 20 minutes and I still don't win. There's no chance.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough. He beat me with his eyes closed too, so we're all in that class.
He has
just
robot
beats
brain.
Everybody with his eyes closed, you know.
I don't know what to do. Once you're robot brain, you're robot brain. Robot.
That's true. That's true. Well, CodeMiko just gave away a couple more pieces, but again, it's a tough position, and she's still putting up a fight, which is good. Yeah, I think you're safe. I think you're safe.
Oh,
yes. Check. Okay, now he can win the knight. She can win the knight.
Oh my gosh! Hello,
kind of coming back. She has a passer now too. She has some chances, and she's good at pushing pawns, cutie. Oh my gosh, this is actually a brilliant move because she is keeping the pieces on the board. She wants to do that when she's down materials. So very impressive attempt from her here. What Tubbo could go for is bishop f3 to threaten checkmate on g2, and he sees it, and now she has to sacrifice. But I still think it was a good try by her.
I hope she sees that.
He could also play rook f2, but then he'll take her bishop. So as long as she protects g2 somehow, either by sacking or rook f2. And I will say, if she does see the checkmate, that is very, very impressive to keep fighting here. I mean, I didn't even imagine she'd be able to go this far after she lost her queen so early.
Yeah, no, she's recovered pretty well. I don't know. I know she knows that something is bad here. Because sometimes I feel like you get in the situation at the end of your game where you're like, I know something's bad, but I don't know how to fix it. And that's what just happened. And Tubbo sees the check.
Tubbo sees the check. He goes 2-0. And truly, Tubbo did play these games very well. He didn't really miss a beat. He gave CodeMiko a little bit of a chance here, but then he cleaned it up with getting his bishop on f3. That was a really nice final tactic from him for sure. We are joined by Tubbo and CodeMiko. Tubbo just played 2 fantastic games, and CodeMiko played despite feeling sick today, being one of the newest to chess in the entire tournament. So even though she got eliminated, she made a ton of progress. Let's maybe start. Tubbo, congratulations. How do you feel these games went?
I feel I was thrown off a lot by a lot of the things that you did, and yeah, it was still stressful. Nonetheless, the stress level has not changed.
And CodeMiko, it looked like when you gave your queen in the second game, you were trying to go to checkmate Tubbo in 4 moves. Is that what you were going for?
I was trying to, honestly, I don't know what I was not thinking.
Oh my gosh,
I was just
so
like,
bad. So bad.
No. I thought, honestly, okay, this is gonna sound really stupid, but I thought my queen was my bishop.
I love that.
Well,
and I was trying to get to the check, the check thing that that Anna was like, I forgot, it was like bishop to like some on the board, and that's like diagonal to the king.
Yeah, you were putting pressure on the f7 pawn, the one right next to Tubbo's king. Yeah, I think that's what you were going for.
Yeah.
Tubbo, the sick, twisted mind of Tubbo to take advantage of a sick girl and take her queen. What do you have to say about that, Tubbo?
Oh, I feel awful still. It hasn't changed.